Welcome to this video manual that'll take you through how to make an adaptive analysis. Start by calibrating the fluorometer. You need fluorometer, analysis rack, calibration standard, and an empty cuvette, a black cuvette, and a smartphone. Make sure all chemicals are equilibrated to room temperature. Turn on the fluorometer. Press On. The display should read UV and 0 or 0,0. Press Standard Value. Make sure the value is the same as listed on the reverse side of the fluorometer. Use a black cuvette and a calibration standard. Transfer the calibration standard liquid to the cuvette. Avoid touching the lower part of the cuvette. Press Calibrate. Press Enter. Place the black cuvette in the fluorometer and press Enter. Remove air bubbles from the calibration standard cuvette by gently tapping the cuvette against a table. Place the cuvette in the fluorometer. Close the lid and press Enter. Press Enter to finalize the calibration. Now press Read. You're now given the standard value measured. The value should be within 2% of the standard value. Start the BactiQuant app on your smartphone and press Continuous in the New Session window. Press Create to start a new session. Press Incomplete to prepare the analysis. Now enter the chemistry batch number, the room temperature, press Save. The items you need for the sample filtration include sterile 0.2 micrometer filters, sterile 60 milliliter syringes, water samples, and a marker. And then add samples. Enter the volume of the samples. Press Start the analysis. Turn the sample 3 times. Transfer the water sample to a 60 milliliter sample syringe. Write the sample ID on the filter. Attach the syringe with the water sample to the new filter disc marked with the corresponding sample ID. Push the water sample through the filter and collect the excess sample, filtrate, into a proper waste bottle. Detach the filter from the syringe. Fill the syringe with air, reattach the filter, and use the air to push out the remaining liquid into the waste bottle. dispose of the syringe. To make the continuous analysis, you need the fluorometer, the rack with cuvettes with developer, substrate, filters, syringes and blunt needles according to the number of samples to be analysed, and your smartphone. Remove the developers. You don't need them for this analysis. Transfer 2.5 milliliters of substrate to the syringe. Gently attach the syringes on the filters. Then, place the syringes with filters on the rack as shown here. Place the blunt needles in the rack. Flush the filter with substrate into the cuvette. Attach the filter with syringe to the blunt needle. Repeat the routine for each sample. Turn on the fluorometer. Gently remove air bubbles. Place the cuvette in the fluorometer and close the lid. Press Read. Enter the flu start in the app. Repeat the routine for each sample. Now wait 10 minutes and then make a second reading. Place the filter with the blunt needle in the cuvette and flush back and forth twice. Be careful not to scratch the side of the cuvette. Repeat the mixing for each sample. Turn on the fluorometer. Gently remove air bubbles. Place the cuvette in the fluorometer and close the lid. Press Read. Enter the flu end in the app. Repeat the steps for each reaction. If the difference between flu end and flu start is less than 10 fluorescence units, then extend the reaction time and measure again.